بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد
اللهم صل على محمد
وآله الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله في الأرضين أجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف اللهم أخرجني من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. This is the last hadith in this chapter, and as you remember, we were quoting hadith about knowledge from Tafsir al-Mansub al-Imam al-Askari alayhi salam, the tafsir which is attributed to Imam Askari alayhi salam, and we had hadith from Rasulullah, from Lady Fatima, from Amir al-Mu'minin. Now we have reached Imam Hassan al-Askari himself. قال الحسن بن علي عليه السلام يأتي علماء شيعتنا القوامون بضعفاء محبينا وأهل ولايتنا يوم القيامة. On the day of judgment, ulama of our Shia, means ulama of the Shia community, who are our Shia, would come. One of the characteristics of this ulama is that al-qawwamuna bi-du'afa'i muhibbina wa ahli walayatina. These are the people who take care of the weak lovers of us and the weak people who have our walaya, our relation of walaya with us. They have been looking after them. They have undertaken responsibility of running their affairs. So on the day of judgment, this group of ulama would come. وَالْأَنْوَارُ تَسْطَعُ مِنْ تِيجَانِهِمْ, while lights shine from their crowns. Of course, crown is not a piece of metal with jewelries. It's, as we have in hadith about people of heaven, imama, turban is the crown. وَعَلَى رَأْسِ كُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمْ تَاجُ بَهَاءٍ. On the head of each of these ulama, there is a crown of baha. Baha means light, a light which comes with awe, with respect. Baha, bahi. We have in Dua Sahar, Allahumma inni as'aluka min baha'ika bi'abhahu wa kullu baha'ika bahi. It's the same thing. So they have crown of light on their head. قد انبثت تلك الأنوار في عرصات القيامة. Then those lights which come and shine from their crowns would spread all over the plain of Qiyamah. So every place that there are people who are resurrected would see this light spreading. وَدَوْرُهَا مَثِيرَةُ 300,000 سَنَةٍ. And this light spreads to the distance which is like 300,000 years. Perhaps this is the same concept that we say, the concept of how much light can travel in a year. So this is a very, very huge area that it's like 300,000 years. So even if human beings from awwalin wal akhirin, from the beginning till end, are there, this light would be enough to spread so that they can notice it, and maybe even goes beyond. فَشُعَاءُ تِيجَانِهِمْ يَنْبَثُّ. So the light of their crowns will spread. فَلَا يَبْقَى هُنَاكَ يَتِيمٌ قَدْ كَفَلُوهُ مِنْ ظُلْمَةِ الْجَهْلِ. When this light spreads, it's like, for example, when there is Wi-Fi. If there is this Wi-Fi connection available, then the people who have benefited from this alim can get connected. So the Wi-Fi connection is there, but who can actually get connected? The one that has had in dunya some kind of connection, has a history with this. So no orphan would remain that was looked after. قَدْ كَفَلُوهُ. This ulama had looked after him. مِنْ ظُلْمَةِ الْجَهْلِ. They tried to bring him out of darkness of ignorance. وَعَلَّمُوهُ. And they taught him. So they helped him to get rid of jahiliyah and jahl. وَمِنْ حَيْرَةِ التِّيهِ أَخْرَجُوهُ. And from the confusion, they brought them out. So no orphan that they looked after him and saved him from jahiliyah and ignorance and confusion, no one remains إِلَّا تَعَلَّقَ بِشُعْبَةٍ مِّنْ أَنْوَارِهِمْ. He would hold on to and grasp a branch of these lights. فَرَفَعَتْهُمْ إِلَى الْعُلُوِّ. That branch of light would take those people, orphans, to their high position. حَتَّى يُحَاذَى بِهِمْ فَوْقَ الْجَنَانِ. To the extent that they would go above heaven so that they can somehow see the heaven. ثُمَّ يُنزِلُونَهُمْ عَلَى مَنَازِلِهِمُ الْمُعَدَّةِ لَهُمْ. Then from there they will be sent to different places that have been prepared for them in heaven. فِي جِوَارِ أُسْتَاذِيهِمْ وَمُعَلِّمِيهِمْ. In the neighborhood of their teachers. So these orphans will go to that houses in heaven which are prepared for them, and in their neighborhood they have that alim. Like imagine if in dunya we have been living in a place and in our district, in our neighborhood we have an alim and we go and benefit. In heaven also those who have benefited would be in a place that would be near their ustad. And this is the benefit of having that connection, because then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not bring ustad to a lower level so that his teachers can be with him. He would raise the level of the teachers, the students, so that they can be with the teacher. So for those who are higher, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not lower their level. In the same way, these teachers also will be able to be with a'imma. So the position of imam will not be brought down so that these people can be with imam. These people will be raised so that they can be living with imam. And yaj'alani, as we say in Ziyarat Ashura, and yaj'alani ma'akum fi dunya wal akhirah, or yuballighani al-maqam al-mahmud lakum 'inda Allah. So there is a sense in which you would join Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. Of course, even if in heaven we are living with Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam or with our teachers, it doesn't mean that exactly we would be the same. And sometimes I use this kind of expression. I say, in heaven, you can meet people horizontally, but also there is vertical encounter. So even in dunya, if I meet a great alim, if I meet Allama Tabatabai, a great philosopher, a great mystic, how much I encounter him, even if I shake hand with him, it doesn't mean that my level of highness, my level of depth of knowledge and understanding is like him. So in heaven also might be the same, that although we might be with the people that we love, who are our teachers or imam or prophet, but it doesn't mean that we are equal and we are in the same level. Levels are not decided only by the position, the place that you live. It's also vertical. So, في جوار أستاذيهم ومعلميهم وبحضرة أئمتهم الذين كانوا إليهم يدعون, and in the presence of their imams towards whom they were inviting and calling. These Shia teachers have been calling people towards their imams. So people who have learned from them and have been saved from ignorance and confusion would be put in places which are prepared for them in the neighborhood of their teachers and in the presence of their imams. وَلَا يَبْقَى نَاصِبٌ مِنَ النَّوَاصِبِ يصيبه من شعاع تلك التيجان إلا عميت عيناه, and there would remain no nasibi, no enemy of Ahlul Bayt that would reach him a ray, a radiation of those crowns, except his eyes become blind. You know, like a person who is in darkness, if you put a torch or flash of light onto his eyes, he cannot see. These people, because of the light that comes from those crowns, their eyes become blind. وَصَمَّتْ أُذُنَاهُ, their ears cannot hear. وَأَخْرَسَ لِسَانُهُ, their tongue becomes dull, they cannot speak. وَتَحَوَّلَ إِلَيْهِ أَشَدَّ مِنْ لَهَبِ النِّيرَانِ. This radiation, this shu'a, this ray or radiation of light would be transformed for him, would become for him worse than the blazes of fire. So this positive light for him is like fire. فَتَحْمِلُهُمْ حَتَّى تَدْفَعُهُمْ إِلَى الزَّبَانِ تَدْفَعُهُمْ إِلَى الزَّبَانِيَةِ. The same light which moved the mu'mineen who were guided and who were taught high and then put them in heaven, the same light for these people become annoying and hurting and like fire and would push them towards hell. فَتَدْعُوهُمْ إِلَى سَوَاءِ الْجَحِيمِ, and would call them to be put in the center of the hell. Because these people were against guidance and against understanding. So this shows that how our akhirah is decided by the way we try to understand in dunya, try to learn and teach, and how light of ulama would help us even on the day of judgment, as we have benefited from their guidance in dunya. So alhamdulillah, we managed to finish this chapter 4,